Afterimage Strike, it needs a nerf at this point. It is too broken, bro. It is too broken. Like, in the context, okay, it's not like too overpoweredly broken, but it's good now. It's like way better than it was before. And the reason why, because with this recent patch, first thing first, once you're blocking now, you cannot do perception. Therefore, now players with Afterimage Strike don't get, you know, countered easily, or their Afterimage Strike doesn't get countered or cancelled easily as it was before. And the main problem with this as well, though, is not that. That's not the main problem. The main problem is that when I'm attacking my opponent, right? And for example, I lose him, he activates Afterimage Strike, he gets me, hits me from the back, right? Pause. And then now when I super counter him, he gets to basically dodge the super counter hit and reset the combo and go back. So basically what the game is saying is that don't do anything, sit and just get hit. Sit and just get hit. That's not supposed to be the case. What they should do is that once you activate the super counter, right, the first hit of that super counter, it should be immune to Afterimage Strike. Like, it should have immunity. Like, when I should be able to hit them. That's what I mean, basically. And they should be able to hit them. And then when I try follow it up, right, that's when the Afterimage Strike will prompt. But when I do the super counter, it doesn't prompt. But the fact that it prompts, and then now he can go at the back of me and restart his combo again. And the same thing should apply for Wild Sense, for Afterimage as well, and of course Afterimage Strike. I even saw a guy, I did this on my last video that I posted. Someone said super counters not working against Afterimage Strike. Super counters, to be honest, I don't know if it means like super counters should, yeah, I don't know, but super counters should be immune to Afterimage Strike. Like, it should genuinely be immune. When I activate a super counter, I should be safe. Because basically what the game is telling you, the way it is right now, is that if they're at the back of you and they activate Afterimage Strike, you're basically saying, okay, 10 seconds, you can't do anything. You genuinely cannot do anything. All you have to do is to sit and get hit. Because if you super counter, right, the Afterimage Strike is just gonna counter your super counter, go at the back of you, and then restart. Unless they do this, where you super counter and then the Afterimage Strike prompts, but it takes them to neutral. That's the other way they can do. Other than that, I think this way should be changed, because it's not balanced. Even Afterimage Strike takes you back to neutral. Afterimage, takes you back to neutral. Even Wild Sense, okay, maybe Wild Sense, I don't know, but whatever. I genuinely think that that's how they should do it, because Afterimage Strike right now, and Afterimage for that actually, is just too broken. Because the fact that you can do Afterimage, let's say you've got 4 skill points, you do Afterimage, right, and you hit them, they super counter you. Once they super counter you, your Afterimage prompts, you go to the back of them, and once you go to the back of them, you do a heavy finish or heavy attack, whatever, and then you activate Afterimage again with the time you have left, start comboing again, and then once you start comboing again, they super counter, and then you go to the back of them and then redo again. You see, like, it's a constant thing, bro. It's genuinely not supposed to be this way. They need to change this. They genuinely need to change Afterimage Strike, Afterimage. How they work in general should be just changed when relating to super counter. Don't change anything else, but relating to super counter, it needs to change. It should just have immunity. Super counter should be saying, okay, we're taking your opponent away. If I want to continue attacking my opponent, right, and press triangle or Y again to follow up from my super counter, then yes, that's when your Afterimage Strike or Afterimage can prompt. Unless they can do super counter nullifies Afterimage Strike or Wild Sense or Afterimage, but that's, to be honest, that's literally just nerfing those skills to the ground at that point. It's like, yeah, nah, I don't think they should do that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to talk about Afterimage, how broken Afterimage actually is. And not a lot of people are actually talking about how broken it actually is, but in perspective, it is broken, because when you go to tournaments and stuff like that and they don't have rules and you can use anyone, you're gonna be playing characters like Vegito, the mini Vegeta from Daima that have Afterimage Strike, so that they can just get that 10 seconds of immunity, nothing, you can't do anything. And with the way skill points rapidly increase, by the time you're done with that 10, right, you're gonna have more skill points to activate another Afterimage Strike. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely believe they should nerf it. Hopefully Bandai will listen. Please spread the news out there. With that being said, I'm Alpha Dome. I'll freak with y'all later. Peace.